เรียนท่านประธานกับผมนายสถาพรเขียววิมลที่ปรึกษาคณะกรรมาธิการวิสามัญศึกษาความเป็นไปได้ของไทยครับถ้าท่านมีหนังสือขุดคลองไทยและประเทศไทยได้อะไรท่านดูหน้าที่2สรุปแล้วโครงการนี้ถ้าหัก1 ล้านบาทเราจะจ่ายเงินต่างชาติจริงๆแค่300,000 ล้านบาทเท่านั้นเองถ้าโครงการนี้ใช้เวลาสร้าง5 ปีเราใช้แค่ปีละ60,000 ล้านบาทเท่านั้นเองเพราะฉะนั้นศักยภาพพูดถึงถ้าประเทศไทยจะขุดเองนะครับทำได้นะครับเพราะปัจจุบันนี้เงินในแบงค์นะครับที่ปล่อยไม่ได้หลายแสนล้านบาทนะครับที่อยู่ในแบงค์ที่ยังปล่อยไม่ได้ครับสวัสดีครับ
ที่ประชุมนะครับเนื่องจากว่ามีข้อเสนอแนะด้วยนะครับผมจะถามมติที่ประชุมนะครับว่าจะเห็นชอบนะครับกับรายงานการพิจารณาศึกษาความเป็นไปได้ของโครงการขุดคลองกระนะฮะซึ่งกรรมการได้พิจารณาเสร็จแล้วเนี่ยนะครับพร้อมทั้งข้อเสนอแนะมีสมาชิกท่านใดไม่เห็นด้วยครับที่จะให้ส่งรายงานฉบับดังกล่าวไปยังคณะรัฐมนตรีพร้อมทั้งข้อเสนอแนะมีไหมครับถ้าไม่มีก็ถือว่าที่ประชุมนี้มีมตินะครับให้ส่งรายงานผลการพิจารณาศึกษาความเป็นไปได้ของโครงการขุดคลองกระนะครับไปยังคณะรัฐมนตรีเพื่อดำเนินการต่อไปพร้อมทั้งข้อเสนอแนะครับต้องขอขอบคุณคณะกรรมการนะครับที่ได้ใช้ความวิริยะอุตสาหะนะครับเป็นเวลาหลายปีพร้อมทั้งเสียสละทุนทรัพย์ส่วนตัวทำงานชิ้นนี้จนประสบความสำเร็จและคงเป็นรายงานที่สมบูรณ์นะรายงานหนึ่งนะครับซึ่งจะเป็นประโยชน์นะฮะต่อการพิจารณาศึกษาในเรื่องนี้ต่อไปในอนาคตอันใกล้นี้นะครับขอบพระคุณมากครับจบการพิจารณาระเบียบวาระที่ 4.5 นะครับ
Not important, not just only Thailand, it's for the whole world. If we have the Thai Canal, you say the oil consumption or not, I will show you later on. But this is good for the world. This project is happening. To show you, if you see the whole map, Thai Canal should be over here. It's happening. You see that the eastern country, China, Korea, Japan, in like a world factory. They make goods, make products, and then send back to the Western country. So this is a big market, make a lot of profit. I want to show that how important the Thai Canal in this area. It's close to we call the intersection Môn Sea route. You see that? So every ship from the east can make a short term for this point. It make at least 7 days shorter the time. This is the night time satellite. You will see clearly they have already 3 routes. Sea route already now. One route is Lombok route to go the back west. And that one is part of Sunda route. Another one Singapore route or Malacca route. And the one is good route should be Thai Canal route. If you see this picture, you can imagine that how short how set time for the ship to from the east to the west. But first of all, I want to show you that this ship, you know how much operating cost per day. It minimum at least 200 million baht per day for the operation. You know how come it too much like that? This ship 20,000 container. Each container, the freight per one ship per container, 5,000 baht at least. 20,000 how much? At least 100 more million baht. We don't include yet about the insurance and everything else. So that this ship capacity 30,000 container carrier the cost operation more than 200 million baht per day. By the way, this is the research long time ago. The ship from the New York goes to the Paris, Europe, from New York. It's about 6,000 kilometers. It takes about 12 days. It means that one ship, the speed of ship about 500 kilometers per day. You got it? This one, it will make you more that why we can make the good for the world if we have the good route. Okay? We compare the distance between ship from the Japan to Thai Canal. It takes about 9 to 10 days. You see this? Direct from here, direct 10 days. And the second one, Singapore, 12 to 13 days. And Sunda about 13 to 14 days. But this one is longer. How come they use this one? Because this one good for the big ship. Because the sea level lift enough to support the big ship. That's why most of the big ship use this one, use this route. You compare it from this one and if you have a Thai Canal, how many days is saving? At least 7 days. One day 200 million baht. One trip you save 1,400 baht. Just one trip, one ship. How many ships per day they pass it? How many ships they pass 1 year? You have to imagine. A lot of money. I make a lot of mini calculation. If Chinese business had Thai Canal, less than 2 years, the money you spend lost about for nothing can build the Thai Canal. Unbelievable, but it's really okay. Why Thailand had to make the canal? Because if we don't have the canal, Thai Canal, Thai will poorer. Right now, the debt for the people almost the same GDP of Thailand right now. We don't have any way to make more money like this. Tourist is just not too much. I want to show who get the profit from Thailand a lot. Singapore. Right now, container about 20 million container back and forth from Lanjamang go to Singapore. Takes about 3 days. Each container, we have to pay the freight at least 30,000 to 40,000 baht per container. 20 million container, how much we have to pay Singapore? Almost half trillion. Trillion is billion. How big is it? We spend too simple and we love the job also. If we have Thailand, we make job more than 200,000 jobs for Thai people. Right now, Singapore risk because they get something from Thailand, pay nothing. Okay? This is take about 3 days and go this way. It takes time a lot. Everything we have to lose at least 5 days. 5 days, 1,000 baht. Every time ship from the Atlantic side to the Pacific side. That's it. Too much money for Thailand. Another thing we have to pay. You know why? Because the location at the Lanjamang. Every ship had to pass Singapore and go this way. If we had the Thai Canal, every ship from here go top over here, take at least compare 8 days and 2 days, 5 days.
That's why we spend a lot of money for nothing on phone. Totally, Thai lots of money, almost 1.5 to 2 trillion every year. That's why Thai is poor. Make the money to spend for somebody else, not for the Thai people. This is another thing that makes Thai lot profit. The ship cannot go by sea. They take by land. It take a time, and we lost money also to Malaysia. Okay. How I know Thailand spend the money for nothing, 1.5 to 2 trillion. How I know? You should prove that. You should prove it. I show you. This is a World Bank logistic cost. This is the data. Show that the logistic cost efficiency for Singapore only 8%, but Thailand 20%. How come it's so different? Why? Can you explain to me? We try to calculation. If we use the budget multiplied by the percentage, it takes about 3.8 trillion baht. That means right now Thailand has the budget about 3.5 trillion baht. The budget, annual budget. But this one more than that. If Thailand is company is fair already. But now we see in Thailand because the gap between the poor and the rich people is wide. That's a bomb for Thailand if we cannot solve the problem. Okay? Singapore only 1.3 trillion. They have many ships go to 173 destination to the foreigner and too many port, about 600 port. But the logistic cost less than Thai people, than Thailand. Another thing can prove us. This is a logistic performance index. Singapore 4 index is a 5 number. Thai is less than 4, about convert 18%. This is show that because every time the ship from here has to go this way, 8 days. But we have Thai Canal, we lost only 3 days only. Every time, every day, every moment, every minute, we have to pay the money for like that. This is best way we have to make the Thai Canal. Okay, this is I compare the capita per head. Singapore 254,000 baht per month, but Thai 100 baht. 12 times. Thai people poor than Singapore people 12 times. Singapore only 800 square kilometer. The land side. The population only 6 million. Thailand almost 70 million. Bigger than Singapore 80 times. Thailand smaller than China 30 times inside of the land and the population 20 times also. But Singapore is very, very small, but he's richer than Thailand. He's surviving. Right now, the debt for the people, right now, Thai household debt year 33, 91% GDP Thai. Government 62. Totally. Right now we have the debt 37.3 trillion. Can you imagine how we can make the money to pay back like that? Impossible right now if we don't do anything. How come Singapore earn a lot of money? As you see, Singapore, I think right now the port site only 10 square kilometer. And the ship can dock less than 100 ship. But they can earn a lot of money. They send the ship, the container to 123 countries and 600 port. But the cost for the logistics less than Thailand. You are surprised? It should more than Thai, but they more less than Thai. The efficiency about the cost for the logistics. You know, from the research show that the income from the port more than the ownership. The port can have the profit more than about 60%, but the ship only 40%. So that's why USA they don't have a ship, they have a port a lot. Port make a lot of money. Each container after they take unload to the port, one container one day at least almost 2,000 baht per day at the port. If longer, it costs more. That's why the ports make a lot of money. Every time the ships dock at the port, Singapore they sell the oil and get the premium, everything, make money for them. You see, I think right now Singapore maybe they spend I think Thailand is about 1 million barrel per day, but Singapore more than Thai 3 or 4 times, something like that. Just oil, how much Singapore get the profit from this? A lot. Everything is money. I told you, this is the hypothesis. The data is varied all the time. Just assume by the data that I can find. Totally, the income for the Singapore by the marine income about 25.7 trillion, more than Thai 3 times. How much is Singapore? The politician Singapore is much than the politician Thai. Okay, how come Chinese should interesting about the Thai Canal? You will see. This is Shanghai, that's right. From Shanghai to here, 3,500 kilometers. Support Thai Canal built already. GPS stay here. The cargo, the container from Kunming go here and go over there is the same distance. If the China ship dock over here and take container from here, how much is saved per day per ship? Imagine. Every trip you set at least 7 days. 7 days. One trip, one trip, you set at least 1,400 million baht per trip. I think China had to pass the Malacca more than 30 or 40 ships per day. I don't know this exactly what the number is, but more than 40 because China is a big country now. When I went China 20 years old and now so different, very different. This is the old data, almost 50 years ago. The number of Western China is a big country, have a lot of ships, more than any country. So I think China is the power of the sea for the trader. So imagine if we can build it, but you should know that Thai Canal is the politics. I don't know. So it's the geopolitics. The problem not just symbolic, it's another power. They know that if Thai Canal happen, what's going on? This is, we have to think about that. But if we don't make it, Thai poor again forever. How you earn the money? Not like this. If you don't do this, think. Okay? Every ship passed at the Malacca, I think about 150,000 ships per year. Right now, the high-speed train is coming. Maybe they sold something for the container. Don't have to stop at the London, go straight to Malaysia, but I get nothing. Okay? I want to show that if we make the Thai Canal, it's not good, not just for Thailand or China. It's good for India, good for Japan, good for every country besides Atlantic side or Pacific side. Anyway, if Thai Canal win it, I calculation approximately. If we have the ship pass the Thai Canal, only 50 ships, you know how much they can save the oil consumption? About 686.9 million barrels per year. Make a world is warmer decline. Better than grow the forest. On his Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, any the country around here, even they make a forest cannot save the carbon like a Thai Canal. This one is show that most of the ship pass the Malacca, the container, and the second one is the oil tanker. At the back is about 30 trillion, barrel per day. The tanker takes the route Malacca route. If we have the canal, how time is saved? A lot. Every minute is money. I don't know you clear, but you get it, it's okay. Okay, so that's why I try to share with you. This is made the world, the product cheap or expensive, depending on the transportation cost. At the COVID time, the price for the transport the product double cost, as you know. Simple literature again. Every get trouble in the world, Singapore get the profit all the time. So if we can make it, we have to make it. This I think if we can make the canal is deep enough to support the container. At least should be 30 meters deep to support the ship. This is oil tanker, about 500,000 tons. It's so big. This is used a lot of oil consumption for travel. I calculation, yeah. If we have the oil tanker pass to Thailand, 30 trillion per day, you will save the oil for the world. This is equal Thailand 3 years. หมายความว่า การที่ก็ไป sorry I speak Thai หมายความว่าถ้าหากเรามีเรือมาผ่านคลองไทยที่ขนน้ำมันแต่ละวัน30 ล้านบาร์เรลเนี่ยเท่ากับประเทศไทยเนี่ยใช้3 ปีนะที่มันสูญเสียไปนี่คือสิ่งที่มันเกิดขึ้นโอเค so okay I would like to ask the Chinese government ask the United Nations if you want to make the world the problem of the global warming down you have to build Thai Canal to save the climate, decrease the carbon. This is intangible. You can touch it. It's safe really if we have the Thai Canal. Okay? I try to show you that what the canal look like. In the years about 20 years ago, I saw where the link located. This is the mountain. They have the canal across. This is the fantastic mountain. We try to make a 2 canal because it need build. It should be served at least 200 ships per day, and then have two canal because we don't have accident. Free accident impossible if we have 2 canal. And should be ready. First time we just build only 1 canal, save money and make money, and after that build that money, build another canal. Don't make the same time 2 canal if we don't have money. This side, it should be the port. This is bigger than Singapore 5 times. I think 60 square kilometer. Singapore 10. We bigger than Singapore 5 times. And we can handle the container more than 300 million containers at once. The ship can park at the same time, more than 200 ships at the same time. From China to the west, take it away. When they come back, take it farther. You take about less than, I think, not less than 10 hours across the Thai Canal. Not take a long time. You save 5 days. It trip. The traffic, I think maybe 4.5 kilometer, 450 meter, maybe too wide, too big. The Chapaya River only 250, something like that. It's too big. Maybe we make a scale smaller. By the way, the ship should be docked to unload the cargo, right? Another one to wait for dock, and another 2 lane just go straight. So that's why I think this is the good